foreshadowed as well as symbolic elements are wonderful things as a writer to kind of intersperse with your books, depending on the book you're writing, because it adds greater levels of meaning and depth to the story, which a lot of readers do appreciate. And right now I'm working on finishing up the second part of a Greek myth duology, one that focuses and follows the story of Atalanta. Now, Atalanta has a variety of important stories in Greek mythos, but the most common one, the one she's known the best for, is this famed foot race that involves golden apples. Now, albeit there is also the goddess of love involved and she's manipulating things, but when you read Atalanta's stories and put them all together and look through all the different layers and richness of these interrelationships with not just the character to other people, but the character to specific deities and vice versa, where you have other characters that have their kind of links, there is this wonderful play where I feel like the original story had a missed opportunity to dive deeper. So one of the things I wanted to do when writing this duology was start adding these not only foreshadowed elements, but these aspects, almost symbolic aspects of the apple and what it means to my main character, Atalanta, as it builds toward this famed foot race. So when I get there, there's more to it than just the goddess of love manipulating and pulling strings with people, but there is a lot more to it. There are so many reasons why the concept of the apple is important to my main character, and so many other things going on emotionally and psychologically, and that this race's endgame is not just important because it had its own importance in Greek myth, but there's so many other levels of meaning and depth to it for the character and other characters, surrounding characters, and makes this race the big climactic point of part 2. And I can't wait to share these books with you so you can see what I'm talking about, because I don't want to spoil too much, but the apple and adding layers just over time throughout 2 books, building up, knowing where it's heading, has been really fun. And now I'm finally able to write the famed race and then the conclusion of Atalanta's bizarrely wild, albeit a little tragic story.